Time now for Stugotz's weekend observations times 2. Some of these might be dated, but Stugotz likes to reheat stuff.
It is time for Stugotz to share his game notes. No one in the media will tell you what happened better than my boy Stu.
Dan, I gotta be honest. At this juncture, I don't know what's back and what's not.
Wow.
Back.
Wow.
Jason Kipnis is a Cub? Ryan Fitzpatrick said over the weekend, this past weekend, he knows he's just a placeholder for Tua. Has anyone held more places in NFL history than Ryan Fitzpatrick?
Wait a minute. How are these observations working? Are you swinging wildly back and forth between last weekend and this weekend?
Exactly.
All right.
That should be the name of his position. Placeholder. 8 Patriots have now opted out for the season. Had no idea they were taking the Brady news so badly. We have a new leader for the least shocking headline of the year. Mike Ditka says kneeling athletes should get the hell out of the country.
Yeah. Chris, can you tell Stugotz whatever it is that you just mouthed there? Did you want him to speed it up?
Why is he reading so slow?
That's a good point. If no one but the Jets wanted to play football this fall in the AFC East, they would still figure out a way to lose the division. I hate them. Meanwhile, if the only Chief to show up every Sunday was Patrick Mahomes, they'd still go 13-3. I read the headline that the Mets couldn't find Yoenis Cespedes in Atlanta. Had no reaction and just kept moving along with my day.
They couldn't find him, and you're so broken as a Mets fan that you're like, yeah, whatever.
Dr. Fauci, don't quit your day job. Let me tell you something. Doc Gooden, you are not. He was wow. Dr. K.
Wow, that's a weekend observation from 2 Fridays ago. That's Dr. Fauci's first pitch. Okay, I was hoping that we'd know when. Okay, never mind.
That was 2 weekends ago.
Yeah, thank you.
He was Dr. K.
Yeah.
You are Dr. F. And by the way, enough horsing around to get back to fixing this pandemic. Jose Altuve is batting 158 so far this season. Hashtag karma. Alex Bregman batting 211 so far this season. Hashtag ball don't lie. Lou Williams, one of the best 6 men to ever play the game. Jack Harlow, one of the worst wingmen to ever play the game.
Wow, that's an old, musty observation.
Here's another one. Lou Williams, trying to make it sound like he went to the strip club strictly for the food. Lou, the Stugotz is strong in you. Lou Gotts. Here's a joke I told 30 minutes ago. Dwayne Johnson purchased the XFL for $15 million, Dan. One might say he got it at a rock bottom price.
Better that time. The joke better than the way you delivered it 30 minutes ago.
Hurricane. How do you pronounce this hurricane? It was confusing all weekend. ECAS? I mean, what is it?
Just keep it moving.
Bust. Should have been called Hurricane Kwame Brown. What happened there? Quick Stan Van Gundy Twitter update.
Jesus.
This is the last couple of weeks. I'm sorry.
He is just on a rampage.
Since joining in July, he has tweeted 22,000 times.
No.
21,990 of those tweets have not been about sports.
No, that can't be true. That number cannot be right.
Perhaps I play with the numbers a bit. The PGA Championship is this weekend. Brooks Koepka has won the event 2 consecutive years. If somebody else wins, they should not only have to win the tournament, but rip the trophy out of Koepka's hands. 2 first-round picks for a safety going back 2 weekends ago. When did the Jets become smart? Dan, it's official. This applies to last weekend, this weekend, and every weekend moving forward. I am embarrassed to live in Florida.
Oh, my God. It's so embarrassing.
I know. Of course, a minor league organization is the one that jeopardizes the Major League Baseball season. How about everyone do me a favor? TV networks, sport leagues, Steph Curry, leave Dr. Fauci alone and let him work. Dr. F. But before you do that, check out last Thursday's episode of ESPN Daily with Pablo Torre to hear his exclusive interview with Dr. F. Great get. I'm not sure if Adam Silver is this great at his job or if anyone would look this smart if they were the NBA commissioner at the same time that Rob Manfred was the Major League Baseball commissioner. The NBA announced that they are starting a community COVID-19 testing program in Orlando. Or in other words, exactly what I said they should do 2 weeks ago.
Stugotz was right?
That's right.
Holy Stugotz was right.
Speaking of things I said that were right, TJ Warren. What Dan doesn't realize is TJ Warren on any given night can light you up for 45 points. Oh, I love it. Justin Smoke is a brewer? The Smoke Monster. The Brew Crew. Oliver Perez is still pitching. Clayton Kershaw. This is this past weekend.
Yes.
Do it in the postseason. 1 minute the season is over, the next minute he's a fighter, and they will finish the season. Dan, you know what Rob Manfred is doing? He's not only making it up as he goes along, but he's also flying by the seat of his pants. Quick question. I'm serious here.
It's such a great phrase. Can you imagine flying by the seat of your pants? Like if you were Peter Pan on a wire, it's just a wire. It would be crazy, right? If you were flying by the seat of your pants, you would have no control over that. Yeah.
Exhilarating. To own a Peloton or Nordic Track bike, is it required you own a sick corner apartment in the city that has big, beautiful windows? Tom Coughlin fractured his ribs and punctured a lung in a bike accident. He's doing well, recovering in the hospital after doctors rubbed some dirt on both. Aaron Rodgers foresees a split from the Packers. That escalated quickly.
It really did.
God bless Mike Sando for ignoring everything and releasing his quarterback tears. The Dodgers starting pitchers are already being placed. 3 of them already have been placed on the injured reserve list. Dan, you know what that means, of course.
No, I don't. They're mashing it.
It means Dodger pitchers are dropping like flies.
Oh, okay.
10,000 plus COVID cases per day, and DeSantis wants to open bars. Do me a favor. I've got a great spot for you. A little hole in the wall I like to call hell. Pull up a chair next to Art Briles. When you get there, say hello for me. Dan, those are the weekend observations.